Hi there, I'm Rob Morris and I'm going to be making for you now my crab cakes, which are absolutely wonderful. A little bit of chilli in there, some coriander, a little bit of lemon, and then we're going to be serving that with a wonderful zingy mango salsa, again with loads of lime juice in there, a little bit more chili, more coriander. It's just really fragrant, absolutely delicious, and this is how you make it. So I've got 250 grams here of mashed potato, and then to that, what I'm going to do is just add some crab. So this is 1 tin of the white crab meat. This lovely orange stuff is the brown crab meat, which absolutely gives it a really strong crab flavour. So the crab meat goes into there, the brown crab meat. And then we've got a few breadcrumbs, about 20 grams of breadcrumbs as well. And it's all we do is with a fork, is just gently fold the crab. What we need to do now is add some flavour to this, a bit of zing, you know, give it a bit of life. So, chilli. What we do is just chop it in half, line them all up like little soldiers, and then just chop and just leave that to one side. Now what we're going to do is take some spring onions, probably only want 3. So 3 lovely spring onions. Just chop it quite finely, like so. So a little bit of fresh coriander and a little bit of parsley as well. And we want this really nice and fine now. Okay, so what we need to do is add that lovely mixture now to our crab mix. Now this is obviously fish, so we want a little bit of acidity in there. So just leave that to one side again. Got 1 lemon, and all we want is the zest. Okay, so that's all our lemon in there. Nice grind of salt, a little bit of pepper, and that is it. I don't want to overwork it. That is ready to form our crab cakes now. Divide your mixture into balls to begin with. I've got a little bit of plain flour here, and just put a little bit on your board. And I've got a palette knife. Just put a little bit of flour on your palette knife. Take your crab ball at this stage, pop it on there, and then use your palette knife just to squash it down, and then just turn it. Keep spinning round using your palette knife around the edge, and then you can see it's forming a crab cake. Just give it a little flip over, little tap, lift him up, pop him onto our tray. So what we'll do now is we'll just wrap that in a bit of cling film and we'll pop it in the fridge for about an hour. So what we're going to do is make our mango salsa to accompany this. As you can see, I've got a pan of water here steaming away. And what we've got is a couple of tomatoes. This is the first thing we need to do for our mango salsa. Make a little tiny cut, not all the way through the tomato, just into the skin. So just a little cross, like so. Pop them into the boiling water for about 10 seconds, just until you can see the skin just sort of falling off the tomato. That's what we're after. Cold water, take a piece of kitchen roll, and once these are refreshed, quite simply, just peel the skin away. Pop it back into the cold water, just give it a little wash. And what I'm going to do, just dry them off. Give them a little press. Cut them into quarters. So just simply through and through. And what I don't want is the inside. I don't want the pips because it'll make it too watery. So just simply take your knife and just cut out the middle of that tomato. Take a bowl. Just gather all that up, pop it into our bowl. That's the tomato done. Next thing is this little fella here, a mango. So what we're going to do first off, potato peeler, and we're just going to remove the skin. There we go. And the mango stone is a very flat stone that runs through the middle of the mango. So what we're going to do is just take off long slivers until your knife hits the stone. Yeah, see there's a bit of give there. So just flip him over and then you end up with 2 little bits either side. So just chop those out. Just going to take a few pieces, and what we're going to do is chop them into a dice. Gather those up. So, what I've got in these little bowls is half a cucumber, peeled, inside removed and chopped into small dice. We've got red onion here, so it's half a red onion, again, just finely chopped. We've got 1 red chilli, which this time I've de-seeded. Lime juice and lime zest goes into there. So that gives us a real zing, okay? So it's gonna be quite sharp now. So we need something sweet to balance it. You could use sugar, I'm using honey. About 2 or 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil in there. And then the last ingredient, fresh coriander, really nicely finely chopped. Gather it all up with your knife, straight into your bowl, and then just mix it all up together. That is just absolutely sensational. Crab cakes are out of the fridge, been resting about an hour, nice and firm. Got a frying pan here. It's on a medium to hot heat. A little bit of sunflower oil, a couple of tablespoons sunflower oil. So I'm just going to lift the crab cake up nice and carefully into the oil, and I'm just going to cook 2 up, and we're just going to leave them now to cook for about 10 minutes and turn them every so often. So you'll see through the cooking process, and what we're after is a beautiful golden outside to it, and you'll still hopefully see those little flecks of chili and coriander. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. So we've got a nice tile here, got a little ramekin, take some of the mango salsa, got a bit of lettuce here, little lime wedge. They are actually ready now, so we're just going to lift one out, little drain off, pop in there, and that, ladies and gentlemen, are my crab cakes with a little mango salsa, and I can't wait to tuck in myself.